today I have a very pretty lady joining the squad. Due time I am going to introduce her, but then before we do, just know that today is Lifestyle Tuesday, and of course when it comes to Lifestyle Tuesday, we're going to tell you all the good things you need to know about your health, fashion, posturing, every single thing you need to be that enjoyment babe in town. We are going to show you exactly what to do. In Ghana, it's either it is quality and expensive, or cheap and not good, or cheap and it doesn't taste good, or it is cheap and substandard. Now Navik Aqua is providing you with quality and affordable drinking water. Quality and affordable drinking water in one bottle. Please make sure you buy Navik Aqua when you are in traffic, when you enter that filling station or the mart inside filling stations, whether you enter your shopping mall, every single place you enter, just make sure that you are buying Navik water. Now, apart from giving you quality and affordable drinking water, Navik Aqua is also into water consultancy, community water projects, water treatment training, production of mineral water, water testing, borehole drilling, customized water treatment systems, and etc. You can contact us on 054-544-3652. 054-544-3652. You can also contact us on 050-152-3889. 050-152-3889. We also have a landline, which is 0303965124. 0303965124. Listen, apart from all that, all the numbers I have given you. So if you don't have MTN, you have Vodafone, it will go through. If you don't have MTN and Vodafone, you have landline, it will go through. Even if you don't have a phone and you have just a laptop, you can just contact Navik Aqua on navikaquacompany.limited.com. navikaquacompany.limited.com. All right, we're about to set the ball rolling, and please join us on www.enjoymentradio.live, www.enjoymentradio.live. But all our social media handles are also open: enjoyment_radio on Twitter, and we are Enjoyment Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and of course the new kid on the block, Threads. I told you in the beginning of the show, today is Lifestyle Tuesday. Now, today we are going to talk about the best posture tips for a healthy spine if you sit at work all day. So if you are like me and you sit to work, this is the lifestyle segment for you. Now, sitting and standing with proper alignment improves blood flow, helps keep your nerves and blood vessels healthy, and supports your muscles, ligaments, and tendons. People who make a habit of using correct posture are less likely to experience related back and neck pain. If you sit at a desk and work all day, this article has your back. Quite literally, in our modern technology-driven world, many of us spend huge chunks of our days sitting, be it in the office or working remotely from home. But have we ever stopped to think about how this affects our spine? Our daily work habits can negatively affect our spine, causing discomfort and possible long-term health problems. Recent research have shown that sitting for an extended period of time can increase the risk of diabetes and heart-related issues. It can also cause nerve constrictions, back pain, compression of organs, leading to digestive problems. Learning how to sit correctly can make a huge difference in supporting our spine and having a productive and pain-free work day. I told you we had a very, very, very beautiful lady in our midst. Sweetheart, what's up? What's your name?
Mavis.
Okay, so today Mavis is sitting, like the way she has done her self, and you can see that she's ready. She's ready to give it to you people. Yeah. So please, Mavis is joining us today, and of course she's going to she's a very smart lady. You know, from the voice you can hear, oh, my name is Mavis. Welcome back to Enjoyment Radio, music for us by us, and of course the show is still the ride of your life with enjoyment drive. Now we are about to set the ball rolling on your favorite segment when it comes to this show. Now today's question of the day, it is giving me migraine headache. It's giving me headache because hey. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the question of the day: would you marry someone who cannot read or write? But for those of you who are single, like Trigger, would you enter a relationship with someone who cannot read nor write? Let me come to you, our newest madam, Miss May.
Hello.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you marry, or are you in a relationship?
Currently, no, I'm not.
We are this one there.
I'm not.
You are not in a relationship.
I'm not in a relationship.
Okay, so you are the perfect candidate for this. Don't worry. Don't mind the boys here.
I'm
Okay.
not in a relationship.
You are not in a relationship. All right.
Nice.
Now, Miss May. Miss May, look at me. Would you go into a relationship or date someone who cannot read nor write? The girl is amusing.
I think I will only consider if the person is ready to learn how to read and write.
Oh, you will only consider.
Yeah.
All right. So
Because education is not only the factor to consider if a person is your match or something. So yeah, if the person is ready to read and write, then
learn how to. So what if you start dating a Malian, like this boy here called Brian? He's a Malian. He works by God's grace and Udeshi. He doesn't care about anybody. What if he decides that, Charlie, I'm too old to go to school. I'm too old to have extra classes or go for night classes for these young boys and girls to be disturbing my life. So I am not going to learn to read or write. I am perfect the way I am. How about that?
oh my god.
You do know that education is not a sure route to success,
yes,
right?
Honestly,
all right.
But it will be very difficult to be with someone who can't read nor write. Like, I mean, it will be only you. Even if your kids come home from school, he has to help in the. Even if you are in the kitchen doing something, he has to, help in one of those things. But if he can't read nor write, everything will be on you in the house, and you can't take him out to international places. Yeah, it's like you.
International places like what?
What do you mean by international places?
International places like a gathering, maybe your friend.
What if he's not going to speak? Anyway,
you can't go and don't speak.
Hold that thought. Also,
Me too. International meeting.
All right, Trigger.
Yeah.
You meet a girl. She's your full spec. Okay, knowing your spec, body are body, face are face. You understand me?
Yeah.
But she doesn't call too much, so she won't disturb you. She's not one of those people that you will look at the phone and say, who cries this? Because I know your love language. Don't call too much, it's your love language. Okay. So so now you meet a girl who meets the full spec.
Yeah.
But she cannot read. She cannot write. What is your opinion? Are you going into the relationship with a person? Would you say, oh, forget all, she's my spec, so I'll go into the haters can hate, potatoes can potate. I am going to be in the relationship with this girl, or
this one is a straightforward answer. It's
why are you answering for him? Relax.
Over some time now, I've been telling you about. I'm really attracted to people because of their intelligence and all that.
Okay.
So, for me, it's a big turn off for me. If you can't speak nor write, it's.
Wait, you do realize that reading and writing is not a measure for intellect.
Yeah, it's not a measure.
It is just a medium for you to express your intellectual ability.
Yes. So if you have the intellect,
You have the intellect, but you can't put it on paper,
you
or
cannot
you
express it. How do we know you have the intellect?
I know, but in any language that the person speaks, let's you are an Ewe, right?
Yeah.
So let's take it for instance, the person is an Ewe, but the kind of business ideas. I mean, we have women in the markets.
Yeah.
Okay, our mothers in the markets who haven't gone to school before or have had just a few basic education here and there.
Yeah.
But they don't, they haven't gotten to probably where you and I have gotten to. All right, but you cannot match them when it comes to business ideas, or you cannot match them when it comes to their business.
Well, I mean, over the years, formally,
Yeah.
before our modern era, some of these things you can overlook it. You can reconsider. You can compromise on some of these things. But
Okay.
then, looking at 21st century, the Gen Z era that you and I are in, come on, reading and writing is very, very important. Not just because of you have good business mind and you can take care of the home and all that. You need to be able to read and write at least, because there might be situations that maybe that requires you to at least understand what information has been given to you. An example is probably you go to the hospital and then you have been diagnosed of a certain sickness.
Okay.
And then there is not maybe someone who can literally translate everything, doctors and this medical terms and all that. It's not
Okay.
everything that they can really translate into the local dialect.
I think that is what you're saying is a bit far-fetched, because most of the times, all of us, when we go to the hospital, sometimes the doctor even speaks your mother tongue
Yeah.
before the person even speaks to you in English, especially when you go to a government hospital where everybody goes to.
But
All right.
yeah, I've seen doctors. I've been for consultation and doctors even the English language that I can also speak. Even when they say sometimes it's a bit difficult for me to even understand.
Okay.
So I'll have to ask people to even break it down for me. How much more someone who cannot even read or even write?
So for you, that is a no.
Yes.
No education, no trigger.
I mean, and also one of the reasons for that is also because at least if you don't, there is free education now. So if nothing, free education, at least read and write. That is because
Trigger, do you know something? I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to Trigger, which girl do you like in this your life? Because it's beginning to scare me. Because Trigger, you have to call Trigger. You have to communicate with Trigger, but you don't have to call too much. You don't have to communicate too much. You understand me? Sometimes he's attracted to the brain, sometimes he's attracted to the body. But even if he's attracted to you, don't have too many male friends and don't date out of his circle.
Oh, I see.
Or don't be friends with anybody in his circle. Hey, Trigger.
That is just. I'm not. You're making it seem like I'm complicated. I'm not. I'm just not. But then
it's not complicated to you.
It is.
Okay.
Well, she's new to me, so it will be.
All right.
What I'm saying is, yeah, let's have probably maybe a situation that I had traveled, okay, and then maybe because of work or something, someone comes home to leave a document, or maybe someone you are in a situation and they've given you a court order or something, something that requires you to read and understand what has been given to you, the information. If there is no one around you to even explain what is on the paper for you, it is another problem. And personally, I feel it's another stress, because if I'm communicating with you and you can't communicate probably.
So how do you think? Can I ask both of you? In fact, let me ask you before I come to you, DJ Otabil. All right. Between how do you think the people or the person the not uneducated person, how do you think they were living their lives? How do you think they were surviving before they met you? For you to think that they can't do something basic, like some basic stuff like that. Can't they keep the document for you till you come back?
What?
Can't
so
can't you get a studies teacher for your child so that both of you exempt yourselves from
study teacher? But then what is nicer than having a partner that can read and write?
So why can't you teach your children? Why do you have to put that baggage on the partner?
What if I travel for business meeting?
That's why the lesson teacher is needed. Now it's okay.
They start doing lovey with the lesson teacher.
You see? You see?
No, it's probabilities.
Why do you overthink some situations?
Hey, this one, if I look at all options.
No, you overthink some situations. Like so what if the lesson teacher is the same sex as your partner?
Hey, people, do you realize
it's okay. DJ was oh God. DJ Otabil, let me come to you.
Trigger. I think I have to address something he spoke about.
Okay.
In relation to the court order. If court will give you an order, if you can't read, they will explain it to you.
Okay.
For your satisfaction before you leave.
Okay.
So if you are not able to read or write, they will explain it to you. There are instances our market women have been taken to court where they don't understand the English, but then you have to explain for them to understand. But then, even Jesus' era, Jesus could write. And this era, you can't read and write.
My brother, shake me. Shake me. If
the thing is, if the person is willing to learn, fine. But those people, it's like they know.
They are like Brian. They are like Brian. Odeshi.
Don't teach me.
Nothing you can tell them.
Yes. If you are willing to learn, and mostly they feel inferior of themselves.
Okay.
That's you've gone to school, so like you want to make it look like me, they're my bone. I don't know anything. So if you are willing to learn, and if you are going to be submissive to learn, fine.
Okay.
But if not,
so with May and Miss May and you DJ Otabil, it is more about the person's willingness to learn.
Yes.
But as for Trigger, he doesn't like the work. You don't want the work.
Yeah, it's because I feel it's another stress.
No, the scenario he even gave that. What if I travel and the
lesson teacher
and then my wife is doing lovely. But you too, when you are traveling, did your wife say you are going to do lovely over there?
I'll be video call.
So
what? People can't hide. What's it called? Illicit affairs.
Have you seen ladies of nowadays when they are taking a snap in cars? You never see the driver.
Yes.
So you doing the video call is not a yardstick for you to say you can't cheat.
Yeah, but.
And I always say what it happened for Accra, Nairobi, what it happened for Cape Town, Johannesburg, Ottawa, what it happened for, listen, everywhere the news is. So far as it's enjoyment or it's about entertainment, we are going to bring it right to your doorstep. Now, I still pay artists who are no longer on my record label, Sarkodie Reviews. In a surprising revelation during an interview for the Way Up with Angela Yee podcast, Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie disclosed a generous compensation he provides to his musicians under his label, despite some of the artists like Strongman having left his label. Sarkodie revealed that he continues to support them financially by paying them every month. The rap legend's commitment to the well-being of his musicians is evident in the unique 50-50 split deal he has established with them. This unexpected revelation left his fans both stunned and thrilled as they admired his integrity and fairness in the music industry. Sarkodie emphasized the importance of treating musicians with respect and ensuring they receive their compensation for their hard work and dedication. He highlighted that his own experience as a budding artist without the backing of a record company has shaped his values and approach to supporting emerging talent. Sarkodie's transparency came in response to allegations made by one of his former signees, Strongman, who has previously expressed concern about earnings while under SarkCess Music. The rapper's candid admission demonstrated his commitment to addressing such issues and further solidified his reputation as an artist who genuinely cares for the welfare of those under his wing. Okay. Sarkodie says he pays artists who are no more even with SarkCess Music. So are we saying, is it that they are on his payroll, or it is royalties?
I think it might be royalties, but to pay them, how much is it paying them? And then where are the evidence that he's paying them? So for me, I would just say, if he says he pays them, probably it's because of royalties. Maybe the project he's worked on with them over the years whilst they were with him, then fine. But then to say he still pays them just for paying them sake, no, come on. I mean, people would want to know the kind of payment he's talking about.
Okay.
I personally would want to know.
Me too, because I'm confused. He says he shares 50-50 split deals with the artist. So let's take it for instance. He featured Strongman, or Strongman featured him in one of his songs. He's probably he's having 50-50 splits, which is very noble of him if it's actually true, because most of the times the bigger artists get like a huger chunk, and I don't even think there's a 50-50 split, because the producer has to get the person who makes and masters, the writer, whoever contributed to the record has to get some royalties of the split. So it's a bit dicey for me.
What I think is that probably because you are under a record label, you know, when they sign you, there is a deal. Probably maybe record label takes 70, you take 30. So probably any money that comes as a result of
the revenue from the songs you produce under them. Okay.
Yeah, so I think with Hayes it has to be, it's 50-50. So we commend him for that.
That's actually an eye opener.
Yeah, but then to say you give them money, we would want to know, because when was the last time he gave any of them money, if indeed it's true?
Yeah, but they said it's out of a response to Strongman, who has spoken out about, you know, some monetary issues when it comes to the SarkCess music record label.
Yeah, so we would want to know, is it money from his own pocket that he gives out to them? Maybe because you are my friend, maybe I know you as an artist, that's what one or two things, or the money that is coming from as a result of they working together when they were on the label with him. That is what we should be looking at.
Okay.
Because, you know, I mean, our boss is an example. He can randomly give you money. Oh, Charlie, take this money, take sort one or two things.
Yeah.
Yes. But then it's different from money coming from your revenues generated as a result of working with you.
Okay.
So we would want to know, I mean, what kind of money is he talking about? The 50-50 there, we understand, is a record label.
All right.
Profit that comes as a result of working together. But then to say, I've been paying artists, I mean, they are not working for you anymore. So how do you pay them? Are you paying them because you like to pay people, or you are just giving them to support them? Because I know some of these things are very expensive. Shooting music videos, media runs and tours and all these things are kind of money consuming. So we would want to know what he means by he pays artists. How do you pay them? Do you pay them to come and perform on a show for you, or do you pay them to give you a verse? Do you pay them when you work with them? It's fine if you work with them and you pay them, it's fine. But then if nobody's providing any services to you anymore and you are paying them,
I don't know if we can get a snippet of what he said when it came to this topic, for instance, because he said a lot on Angela Yee's show. So I wish we could get more of the context by which he said this, because it's a bit dicey, or it's a bit iffy for me, if I may say. But let me come to you, Miss May.
I think he's doing it out of kindness. I mean, for someone who was under you, cared for the person. So if the person is no more working under you and you helping the person, I think it's maybe coming from his own will and not under any condition. Yeah. So it's out of kindness that he's doing that.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. DJ Otabil.
I'm sure Miss Me has a soft spot
for Sarkodie, isn't it?
That's fun. You can see.
Yeah.
It's out of kindness. Sarkodie has to come out to listen.
Okay. Well, I guess so. Then that means you are being biased with your.
But I think maybe yes, it might be definitely out of kindness.
Maybe what if he's saying for trend?
Trigger. After all the trending Sark has
Yeah.
trended, what again? Please, come, let's go.
I think, and we all agree with Trigger, because let us know. yeah, you are paying them. How are you paying them? But because you've worked with me, or was it in their contract that even if you leave, I'll give you a certain amount of money?
Yeah.
Or what is it from the royalties, or you've been under me?
Because if it is but if it is with the royalties, that means they are not on your payroll. They are just getting what is due them.
But then it's still money.
Yes.
So he's giving them money. With that, he's not wrong.
No, it's not about giving them money. You see, when it comes to split, we talk about intellectual property. Yeah. All right. The fact that the musician's voice is on that song, the person deserves something.
It's work.
It is work.
The person has to work.
The person.
Do you know it's not for that artist?
What?
It's for the record label.
I mean, of course, it depends on the contract with the record label.
Yeah. So if it's given out, in a way, I agree with Miss Me. It's kindness because it was a record label. It's for the label.
No, the song, the rights to the song, the publishing of the song,
yes,
is for the record label.
Yes.
But then, once it is played anywhere in the world, you must have, even if it is 10 pesos, it comes to you because it is your intellectual property.
And now it's for SarkCess music. So it would be it will be based on the contract they have.
But even if it's for SarkCess music, it is the publishing that belongs to SarkCess music. All right. So let's say a huge chunk of it comes to SarkCess music. Yeah. All right. But you cannot sing on a song, or you cannot write a verse, or you cannot rap on a song, and then anybody can decide that, we are not going to put you on splits. That's a criminal offense.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Agree.
So whether it is from the goodness of his heart as maybe someone who owns the publishing or not, the person deserves the money. So if the person deserves the money, it takes away from the charity he's trying to portray. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah. I get you. So then I think we have to wait.
Until
so any of them grants an interview to tell us if they are being paid every month.
Yeah.
So then you can't, because where he had the interview, he wasn't wrote further about whether it's from royalties or his own money or something.
Yeah. Because if I hear someone saying, I'm paying the person from my payroll, it's like the person has left to. But as May said, out of the goodness of my heart, maybe I see he's struggling as an artist to collect this 2,000 to cool your heart. You understand?
Hey, so somebody should put me on payroll.
Are you not on the payroll?